with you all again. Yes, it's Saturday's live stream and the open close. So next streams will be on Tuesday, 28th of October at 10 a.m. and Thursday, the 30th of October at 3:30 p.m, both UK time. It's a great word, Maurits, yeah? I know it's one you're going to add to your collection. So, here goes. You cannot kill a legend with science. The century-long search for the Loch Ness Monster. And from the BBC. So, a shy hotel manager's glimpse of something strange in 1933 helped to create a modern monster. No, that was for you, Maurits. A shy hotel manager. Afternoon, Manu. So, this is an adjective describing glimpse. Hi there, Alex. Lovely to have you. Ruse glimpse. Ruse doesn't quite work. So a shy hotel manager's glimpse of something strange in 1933 helped to create a modern myth. Fleeting. That's really good, Patricia. Ice cream. Ice cream for Patricia, straight away. And yes, fleeting. Fleeting is a really good word. It's just in an instant. Fortuitous works quite nicely. Momentary, good for Yuri. Brief glimpse. A furtive glimpse. Furtive where it sounds like a peeping Tom. A modern monster ruse. Yeah, I think all glimpses are fleeting by dense. Monster legend. So a modern monster, a little bit of alliteration. A modern monster, a wild guess, but it was a really good start. Ice cream for Patricia. Fortuitous glimpse. Help to create a modern monster. A roving glimpse. Phenomenon. Monster machine. Monster narrative. What? Thank you, Yuri. A modern monster myth. Yes, that's it. So, ice creams for Patricia and for Yuri. Yes, Julia, well done. Ice cream for you too. Mythos would work as well. So, a hotel manager's fleeting glimpse. All glimpses are fleeting, but yep, it'll do. A modern monster myth. Legend is good, yes. Okay, a legend. In 1987, the BBC reported the scientists who used equipment to search for Nessie. Well, you were right in there, Patricia. So, in 1987, the BBC reported dependent preposition, the scientists who used equipment to search for Nessie. So what type of equipment would you use? So in 1987, the BBC reported underwater equipment. Reported about the scientist. It could be about. On, says Ronan. Ice cream for Ronan. Furtive match as well as objection. Reported that. Okay. Reported on. Sophisticated equipment for Valentine. Reported on, says Alex. Nautical equipment, says White Stripes. Welcome, White Stripes. Underwater equipment. Who reported Anent, yes, definitely White Stripes. Nautical equipment. Intriguing equipment. Reported who use scuba diving equipment. Sophisticated equipment. What type of equipment do you use in the water? Supersonic. Oh, that's so close, Patricia. That's about speed. But yes, naval equipment. Scuba diving equipment. How do you find a submarine? Cutting edge equipment is very good as well. So, sound in water. Sound in water. Ultrasonic would work, but sound in water. Simple. I'm amazed. You go everywhere, but not quite. No, it's not ultrasonic, but I guess ultrasonic would work. Well done, Alex. Sonar equipment. So they reported on the scientists who used sonar equipment to search for Nessie by watching the trash. Hi, Ranchoras. Effective learning. Both discipline and motivation. Alex got it with sonar. Sonar, very definitely. Aquasonic. The handles have changed. Yes. It's given all the old handles. YouTube is in trouble at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with it. They've got all sorts of problems. Hi Sid, lovely to see you. Yeah, it changed yesterday. So the Loch Ness Monster has scientists and delighted tourists for decades. It's lucky I know people's nicks. The existence of the Loch Ness Monster, that's pretty good. Sonar, equipment for finding objects underwater. Has haunted scientists. The legend, that looks pretty good, Vitali. The monster from Manu. No Instagram Ranchoras. I think that's Olga. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Olga, no problem. Has amazed, puzzled, confused. The legend has puzzled. That's pretty good, Maurits. The lore is a great word. The lore of Loch Ness has captivated scientists. The legend, the myth, the apparition has perplexed scientists. That's a good one from Yuri. Putative. It's the putative monster of Loch Ness would be. Sonar's a good word. Has attracted, has pictured, has puzzled. The pictures has puzzled scientists. The puzzle of has bemused, I like that, has discombobulated. The mystery has intrigued, has attracted, has pitted. Normally it's pit your wits against. The mystery of the Loch Ness Monster has pitted itself against scientists and delighted tourists. So the mystery has puzzled. The mystery has puzzled scientists. There are lots of ice creams going around there. The presence of the Loch Ness Monster. Presence is good, Sid. Okay, and let's continue. Has bewitched scientists. Good word, Olga. A long, thin lake in the Scottish Highlands. Loch Ness. More water than all English and Welsh lakes. A long thin lake in the Scottish Highlands, Loch Ness, more water than all English and Welsh lakes. Intrigued. Yeah, intrigued certainly works, Patricia. Has intrigued scientists. Hi Victor, lovely to see you. Contains more water. Holds, says White Stripes. That's going to be an ice cream for Holds. If you know me by now, hold is one of my bee in the bonnet words. The English lakes combined. Good. Contains, together. I think that's the ice cream word for Oksana. Has altogether. Has more water than altogether. Well done, Valentine. Holds more water. Yes, Oksana. Contains, together for Olga. Put together for Vitali. Combined for Manisco. All combined, yes. Holds and together for Maurits. Together for Marco. Has and together for Lando. Welcome, Lando. Lakes together for Manu. Contains and all together from Julia. Possesses than all English and Welsh lakes do. That do is very good because it goes with the verb above. Well done, Ronan. Contains together. Holds, contains together. It holds together. So ice creams for holds and together. Contains more water than the lakes altogether. Together. We've already got all the lakes altogether. It could be. Contains, holds, supports, endures. You endure something difficult. But so, who knows what secrets may, within its mysterious it's a very big lake. Lie, exactly. Lie, well done, Vitaly and Maurits. May hide. Hide is good as well, Oksana. Mysterious depths. Good, Yuri. Lie and waters for White Stripes. Waters for Vitaly. Depths for Oksana. Monster not is a myth like climate change. Okay, lie, water and depths for Alex. That looks good. Hide and its mysterious waters for Valentine. May lie. It's got to be lie, Lando, because of this may. But yes, lie in the depths. Hi, Panda the Great. Good, well done, Panda. May lie, says Julia. Depth, says Panda. Waters, says Oksana. There are not many lakes in England and Wales, says Olga. Yeah, poof. In the Lake District, but no, there are not many good lakes. Maybe hidden. It's mysterious folkloric tale. Depths for White Stripes may be kept. Be kept. Waters for Julia. May allure. Mysterious waters for Ronan. May be hiding, not may hide. What secrets may hide? Yes. I think you could use both, Alex. Expanse. Within its mysterious expanse. Definitely would work. Maurits. May lurk. Good word, Vitali. Mysterious depths. Hi, Yuri-san. Lovely to see you. Its mysterious abyss. Okay, depths and lie. Who knows what secrets may lie within its mysterious depths? From big game hunters to trombonists seeking to coax the beast by a mating call. Experts and amateurs have poured their hearts into capturing the elusive creature, effectively nicknamed Nessie. from big game hunters to trombonists, seeking to coax the beast by a mating call. Experts and amateurs have poured their hearts into capturing the elusive creature, affectionately nicknamed. So, reproducing, by making, by reproducing, by imitating. Alike, says Vitali for the second one. That's an ice cream, Vitali. Imitating for Lando. Amateurs alike, ice cream for Oksana. Simulating. And there's another ice cream for Patricia there. Well done, Patricia. By faking, forging, blasting, sounding. To coax, to persuade gently. Alike for Patricia as well. That's 2 ice creams for Patricia. Alike for Lando. Imitating. To coax. To bamboozle, to persuade. Diverse. Hi Philly, lovely to see you. Amateurs as well for Olga. Alike. So, mimicking. Ice cream for Patricia. Mimicking. Reproducing, mimicking. Another straight in the answer. Mimicking. Imitating, says Panda the Great. So, mimicking and alike. Post-positive adverb in this case. Amateurs alike. In 1987, a sonar exploration attempted to find out if the Loch Ness Monster existed. So they attempted to find out if the Loch Ness Monster existed. For once and for all. Conclusively, good Yuri. For themselves. To find out themselves. I think for themselves, Maoris. Conclusively, says White Stripes. Conclusively, says Alex. Once and for all. Conclusively for Julia. Finally. Desperately. Desperately doesn't quite work, Panda. Conclusively. Eventually. Doesn't quite work, Valentine. For themselves, yes, White Maoris, at last. I think it does begin with a D. Decidedly, finally, scientifically, empirically. That's not bad. Finally, to find out finally. To finally find out. Beginning with D, sonically. That's it. Well done, Yuri. Definitively. Okay, definitive. A definitive answer. In 1987, a major sonar exploration attempted to find out definitively. Well done, Johan. Welcome, Johan. Decisively. Definitively. Definitively. Yeah, to find out definitively. Well done, Philippe. Okay. The monster definitively exists, says Manu. The world's media on the tranquil grouse moors around the loch, the Scottish word for the launch of Operation Deep Scan. Dawit, greetings. The world's media on the tranquil grouse moors around the loch, the Scottish word for... You got a selfie for the world media coverage. The world's media converged. I think converged works very nicely, Vitaly. For Lake, yes, Oksana. Stationed themselves for Lake, definitely White Stripes. Staged. High HCH. Reported. Came together. So it's Lake. The second one is definitely Lake. Swarmed. Swarmed is good. Converged is good, Vitaly. Converged on. Swarmed on. Yep, I have definitely. For a mouse. I even did the Scottish the mouse one with a Scottish accent, which nearly killed me. Covering, converged on, crowded on, landed wouldn't work. It needs to be an I. Thronged, agglomerated. Good, Patricia. They thronged, they agglomerated, they landed, but it's an island. They descended on. To descend on to when people arrive in large numbers. In August, the tourists descend on the beaches. Okay, they descended on. I didn't remember this one. Congregated is very good. The Scottish word for lake. An international team of would-be monster hunters up with £1 million worth of high-tech equipment to leave Nessie with no hiding place, to descend. So to descend means to go down, Yuri-san, but to descend upon, it means to visit, to go to a place. Swooped upon is very good. Congregated, Yuri. My relatives descended on me and the house was full all weekend. Showed up, well done Mauritz, rocked up, I love it. Trammed up, met up, planning to leave, teamed up. Teamed up is very good, Sid. Turned up, I think that's the right one, Oksana. Showed up, came up with, produced, could be, showed up with, says Dawit. Intending to leave, good, Yuri. Came, so, to descend upon. Lots of people arrive in a place. Pitched up. Yeah, I think pitched withdrew. Trying to leave Nessie with determined to leave Nessie with no hiding place. Aiming to. So they turned up. Ice creams for turned up. They came up with. So they produced £1 million worth of high-tech equipment. Okay, aiming to leave Nessie with no hiding place. Came up and trying, says Julia. Okay. 24 boats up to span the loch, each armed with edge sonar that cast a wall of sound down to the depths. Targeting to leave, aiming to leave. Poor Nessie. I agree with you, Johan. They meant to leave. Lined up. Very good, Vitaly. In a line. They lined up. Cutting for Lando. Cutting for Dawit. Cutting for White Stripes. Cutting edge for Vitaly. Prepared. No, cutting edge for Yuri-san. They lined up with cutting edge for Julia. Pumped up to span, not pumped up. Cutting edge for the last one, for Valentine and Philippe. Cutting edge, but they joined up. Well done, Sid. to span go from one side to the other. They lined up, that's it, Olga. They lined up to go across the loch, to span the loch. They queued up. But queued up the opposite direction. Queued. Queued up. Okay. With cutting edge technology. They lined up. They formed a line across the loch to span the loch, each armed with cutting edge technology. Queue is one behind the other. Whereas lined up, they're all in a line across. Yeah, they lined up to span the loch. And then they had cutting edge technology introduced up. So along its 23 miles, the fleet, its sonic net through the water, as scientists scanned their charts for any telltale cast its net. Cast is not bad. Spread. Signs is good for the last one. Deployed its net. Hauled its net. Hauled is the best so far. Signs. Stretched it. Spread its net. Dragged. I'm trying to remember the last one. The last one is a type of fishing. Fishing is like dragged, but it's not dragged. I can't remember it, and it certainly begins with D. Telltale, something that you can see, something that is a sign that indicates something else. So I knew the boy had eaten the chocolate because there were telltale marks of chocolate around his mouth. Thank you, Manisco. You've reminded me of the first one. So what do you call a fish, a boat that puts nets in the water? Telltale story. So you've got a sonar or a radar thing, and it's got different dots on it. What do you call those? It's not dumped. What do you call a boat that is a fishing boat? Telltale hints. A dinghy is far. Well done, Alex. The feet trawled. A trawler. To trawl. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Vitali and Alex. Telltale, trawled, a trawler. The fleet trawled its sonic net through the water. It dragged. Dragged would certainly work. So a piece of data on a screen, like an aircraft. It's any telltale, beginning with B for the last one. Any telltale, 4-letter word. 5. A dinghy, a small rubber boat, a small boat to trawl. Yes. Telltale beeps, blips. Well done, Olga. Well done, Olga. It's blips. The fleet trawled its sonic net through the water as scientists scanned for blips. A blip, a little mark. To trawl. A trawl net is a type of net that you pull through the water. Attenborough's documentary, Trawling Boats. Yes. Beeps or blips. Fish with a big net. Yes. That's pretty good. Which you pull through the water, Maurice. No monster was found. Over of a week, however, sensors did 3 sonar contacts that indicated something big in the waters below the ruins of Urquhart Castle. Blips, little marks, yes. Well done, White Stripes. Well done, Alex. Over the span of a week. I think span works as well. Well done, Yuri and Lando. Over the period of a week. Yes, Vitali. The span for Yuri-san did pick up. Good, White Stripes. Over the course of a week. Over the span of a week. Yeah, raking the bottom of the seas. Those are trawlers, yeah, and they're doing terrible damage. Pick up for Vitali, pick up for Alex. Over the course of a week for Maurits, did pick up for Oksana. Over the period for Valentin, over the course of a week for Ronan. Over the space of a week, yes, I guess space would we. Did show up, did pick up. Pick up is much better. The period of a week. Did catch without the up, Valentine. Pick up for Ronan and Manu. The duration, the span. Over the course of a week, the sensors did pick up 3 sonar contacts. And although that something could have been a seal or of salmon, the good news was that it allowed the Loch Ness Monster myth to survive. Span and picked. It did detect. Yeah, detect would work. But not up. It detected without the up. Identify without up. Imagine if the guy who created all this furore about there being a monster was actually a castle-loving historian who wanted ruins to be found. School of salmon. Ice cream for Philippe there. School of salmon for White Stripes. A fleet of ships. It's not a pack, it's a shoal or a school. Shoal would also fit, and I prefer the word shoal, but they use the word school. So ice cream there for Manu and Julia as well. A school of salmon. To survive unharmed. Very good. To survive the investigation. Undetected. Unharmed certainly works. School or shoal of fish. Survive scrutiny. Good word, White Stripes. Forever. Ice cream for Oksana first. Yeah, definitely. School is American. I would use the word shoal. Undisclosed. Undetected. But the myth survived intact. I'm sure somebody put intact. Shoal means exactly the same. Unbusted, yes. It did survive intact. Unscathed, good word, Dawit, well done. To survive unscathed, I like it. A shoal acting in unison, a school. Unscathed is good. To survive intact. Untouched, that certainly works as well. Unsullied. To survive intact, yes. Intact is an adjective. Enthusiast, aficionado, hunter for Pandar, hunter for Vitali. I think that's an ice cream for you, Pandar, there. I think hunter's the right word. At least hadn't a murder of crows, a shoal or a school of fish. Researcher, says White Stripes. Expert, says Patricia. I think Panda and Vitali have got the ice cream with Hunter there. Expert for Julia. Nessie Hunter, says Olga. Hunter, says Philippe. Hunter. Name, adjective, name. Veteran Nessie Hunter. Adam Shine. Aficionado I like. Coordinated shoal is a school. It's very good. I like that a lot. A coordinated shoal. Nessie Pundit. I love Pundit as well, Olga. Nessie Lover. Definitely. I think if we were to get a fish on the scale that the contacts would suggest, then I don't think anyone would be too, and all those eyewitnesses would get their Nessie zealots. Yeah, the Scholar Gypsy. Pub in Oxford. So, yeah, you're a newcomer. Okay, I think if we were to get a fish on the scale that the contacts would suggest, then I don't think that anyone would be too, and all those eyewitnesses would get too upset. Their money's worth. A rookie. Get their fill for Patricia. Suspicious, their proof, their prize. Too sceptical, get their satisfaction. Upset for Valentine. Enthusiastic, no Philippe. Too sceptical. Manuel Flaquito, is it you? I like that. Manuel Flaquito. Manuel the Thin. Validation. Validation is really good, Yuri. And the word they use begins with V, meaning validation. Too disenfranchised. That's good, Olga. I like that. Too sceptical. Okay, the second one, validation from Yuri. Validation, meaning validation. But beginning with V. On the scale. As big, okay, as big as. As big as, on the scale, it means as big as the contacts that they got, of a similar size. Vindication for Vitali. Vindication. Well done, Vitali. Their vindication. Disillusioned for the first one is very good. Vindication for White Stripes. Manu, no, don't drop out. Stay with us. Anyone would be too satisfied, too dissatisfied. So if they got a fish that was the size of the blips that they did get, no one would be disappointed. And everybody who'd seen their Nessie would get their justification, their vindication. The mission's result was seen as not proven, as Scots law say. In Scottish law, you can say guilty, innocent, or not proven. But only in Scotland, but they've got rid of that now. The mission's result was seen as not proven. Justification, they get their justification definitely. Inconclusive, unfulfilled. Yes, well done Lando, well done White Stripes, well done Yuri. Was seen as inconclusive. Inconclusive is the ice cream. As tentative. Yeah. A tentative answer. Inconclusive. Lando knew it was right. As inconclusive. Not proven, as Scots law might say. Undoubtedly. Was doubtful. Unsatisfactory. Those are good words as well. Incomplete. Sonar expert Daryl Lawrence. Certainly his bet. That means there's a monster here, but it also doesn't mean that there is not. I wouldn't want to be in northern Scotland. Well done Vitali, well done Alex, well done Yuri. Well done Maurits. To hedge your bets, hedged his bets. Well done, Julia. To bet on both sides would feel substantiated for the previous one. I wouldn't want to be alone in northern Scotland. Yes, because they'd lynch him. Marooned. Unattended. I think I give him the answer away in the second one. So to hedge your bets. I wouldn't want to be attacked in northern Scotland. I wouldn't want people to be angry with me. Hedge one's bets to do something that will prevent a great failure or bad results. It's to defend your position, normally by betting on, let's see, your Maurits. If you bet on every horse in the race, that's hedging your bets, because you're going to win. I wouldn't want to be lynched. That's it, Alex, in northern Scotland. Well done, Alex. I wouldn't want to be lynched. No, he hedged his bets, to hedge your bets. To bet on both sides so that you're not going to be in trouble. I wouldn't want to be unarmed, to be a bearer of bad news. That's the idea. Yeah, because then the idea is the tourists stop coming and the Scots hate him for it. Tourists were... One woman insisted she had distinctly seen the monster during her visit. They didn't change their mind. They continued in the same way. Yes, that's it. That's it, Maurits. Tourists were furious. Furious. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. They didn't care. Certainly hit the nail with the hammer on his bets. Were adamant. Were apoplectic. I love apoplectic. They didn't change their position. No, it's the opposite. Tourists didn't change their position. Refractory. Indignant. They weren't angry. They didn't care. They really didn't care. Oblivious. Oblivious is good, Panda. Nonplussed. No, not quite. Indifferent. That's good, Panda. Indifferent is good. Unwavering. That's really good. Unfazed. That's it. That's it. That's it. We got it. Tourists were unfazed. Unflappable is good as well. Unaffected, unimpressed. Okay, unfazed. Well done, Yuri. Tourists were unfazed. And one woman, so she wasn't worried. The tourists didn't care. They were there to see the monster anyway. As the BBC's steadfast, as the BBC's Clive Ferguson concluded, if else, Operation Deep Scan has one thing: you cannot kill a legend with science. Well done, the White Stripes. Well done, Lando. Well done, Vitali. Has determined, yes, refractory, stubborn, unmanageable. If anything else, if nothing else, it's a nothing, Oksana, has proven, that's good, Panda, has proven one thing, proven for Lando. If nothing else, it's demonstrated, says Alex. I like demonstrated, has concluded, has demonstrated for Patricia, has proved or proven, has proved, well done Olga, has ascertained, if nothing else, it's proved that you can't kill science with a legend with science. The original Nessie legend, the 6th century, when the medieval Irish monk St Columba is said to have encountered a creature in the river Ness which flows from the loch. The original Nessie legend, the 6th century, made history in the 6th century. If nothing else, so it means it didn't do any other thing except show that you can't kill a legend. It means it's the only thing it showed. If nothing else, arose in, dates back to, goes back to, you've got one ice cream there, Vitali. God bless Nessie. Stems from is good from Maurits. Emerged in. So, Vitali, dates back to. Make that 2 words. If anything, if at all. If anything at all. Originated in. Stemmed from, dates to, it dates to, dates back to, as Vitali said, it dates to. And that's the last one for today. That's 36 questions. That's nearly 50 minutes. So, thank you all. Next stream is on Tuesday, which is the 28th of October at 10 a.m. UK time, and then Thursday 30th November of October at 3:30 p.m. UK time. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Dawit. Thank you, Vitali. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, Yuri-san. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Menisco. Thank you, Yuri. Dates from as well, yes. Thank you, Manu. Let me do this properly. Participants. Thank you to Alex and Valentine and Dawit and Yuri, and thank you to Jasmine, and thank you to Julia, thank you to Maurits and Lando and Manisco and Marco. Thank you to Oksana and Olga and Panda. Thank you to Patricia and White Stripes and Yuri-san and to Vitali. It's been a pleasure having you all. That's good, Lando. Dates to, dates from, it's kind of in between. As always though, Alex, the quality of writing is not always that good. So long, Valentine. It's good to have you back. Thank you very much, Marco. Okay, so I'll see you all on Tuesday. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Lando. Have a great weekend, all of you. So, bye for